Hi, and your name is?
Barbara.
Barbara. Now, tell me what happened. Like you hurt yourself then?
I would say about 8 years ago, I started with a very nagging pain on my left side, just attributed to age, but it just kept getting worse and worse. And I was lucky enough, a friend of mine suggested that I come see Dr. Jasper.
Okay. All right.
I did, and I was getting epidurals, and for a very long time they worked, and it was a miracle because it can be pretty debilitating. And I'm 72 now, and I have grandchildren, and I love being active with them. So as the years went by, I noticed that it's getting a little, you know, hairy here. Up until recently, I would say the past 6 months, it started that the epidurals weren't working. And I spoke to Dr. Jasper, and he recommended his next step. I was very hesitant, not knowing what it would really do for me.
What was the next step?
Excuse me?
What was the next step?
The next step would be the discectomy,
Oh,
where
the
you would go
openly
in
open
and, yeah.
endoscopically assisted tubular retractor
I
surgery.
was
Yeah.
a little leery, to be very honest, and I did go up north to a specialist
Okay.
with all my information, uh, everything that I had, my MRI, my story. And he said to me, I can't do anything for you. I got so upset because I said, my God, where do I go from here? That I just blacked out and had no other questions. And at that time, I was going for a second knee replacement.
Hmm.
And I said, wow, what am I going to do? And I was really starting to go down the tubes, getting depressed. And I said, you can't do this. So I came back into the office, told Dr. Jasper everything, that I went up north. And the thing I find about him is he gives you that time. He gives you that time to explain. And I said, gee, I'm taking your time. He goes, no, I'm here. I'm going to listen to you. And I started to think, I have to trust him. Maybe I should go to that other level. The thing that really put the cap on it, I came in one day for an epidural, and there was one of his patients, and we started talking, and he told me that he had that procedure done. And I looked at him and I go, wow, you look great. Showed me the scar was like nothing. His name was Gino. I wish I knew his last name to thank him. And I said, I'm going to do it. And he said the key word. The key word was, you get back your life. It's the quality of life. And he was so right. I did it. It's a week out, and I'm so happy that I did it. Like I said, I'm 72. I'll be 73. If in the future, next year, I have to do it again, then I have to do it again. But knowing how Dr. Jasper keeps on top of everything,
Yeah.
I'm sure whatever's coming down the pike, he's going to be aware of it.
Yeah.
And I have confidence in him. I do. And his staff, they're unbelievable.
What I'd like to ask you is that yeah, a lot we do have a lot of patients that are in their 70s and such, and they're kind of trepidatious about going into a procedure like that. But you now you yourself, you've been through it, you're out the other end. You feel how, like, how was the experience?
How was that experience after
Hmm.
I did it?
Was it as bad as some might think, or was it?
I kind of, I didn't care what it was going to be
Yeah.
because I knew what I was having.
Hmm.
And I said, the pain was so bad and stopped me from doing the things that I love to do that I had to get to that point, I guess. I guess you got to get to that point where you say, well, what am I going to do? Wind up in a wheelchair? And I didn't want that. I didn't want that for me. I didn't want it for my family, to worry about me. So that was part of it too. And I think a lot of it was that I felt comfortable with him with all the epidurals. This one I was a little nervous.
Hmm.
But there was a point when I started to talk to him and he just became real, if that makes any sense.
Sure.
And I knew he wasn't going to do me any harm. I felt at that time that he was out for me, and as he is with all his patients.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you're not sure. You always say, oh, I'm a dollar sign. But after a while, I started to feel that No, I think he's going to treat me like a family member. And that's what I felt. So that's why I did it. Plus what I heard, from his other patient. And I
Yeah.
said, what do I have to lose?
Sure.
What do
Now,
I have to lose? Nothing.
now,
And you said it yourself.
yeah, yeah. You were mentioning what you thought of the staff here.
They're unbelievable. The nurses, the girls up front. I have never called where if I was in dire need, I've never called and said, well, no, we can't help you, or no, he don't want, no. They always try to make room. They would squeeze me in. I never had to worry that I was not being listened to. That was never on the table.
Yeah.
Never ever on the table.
All right. So if you could tell anyone who was thinking about coming to see Dr. Jasper, what would you say?
I do. I know my husband always says, you can't recommend doctors. I said, but I know what he did for me. That's up to them if they don't like him or whatever. But I have to say this is what he did for me. I want to spread the word. Maybe it's not the same thing. Maybe what I have somebody else don't have. I don't know. But it's not for me to say that. It's for me to say, well, try him. Try it. You can't do it. He can't do anything to you that you don't want him to do. But listen and see what's out there.
All right.
I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I'm really happy.